Yells.
Hey lovers and haters, it's Lady Merc here, back with another commentary, and it is a beautiful day in California. It is so freaking hot though, like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's time for the shorts and tank top weather. Like, it's getting up here, it's like 80 degrees over here right now. But before I get into, I want to tell you guys about my weekend, but before that, I want to, do what this series is supposed to be about and explain to you the gameplay and everything. And obviously this is domination, and on here, the way we did this is that we let them have C and we held down A and B. And, there's been times where I've actually, let them take A and we've held down B and C. And going through this video, it seems actually a lot easier to let them have C and you hold A and B. You have a better vantage point, of the people coming at you. Because, with domination, when you want to spawn trap, you don't want to go over that halfway mark line on the map, and then that's when they switch. So it's a lot easier not to cross that line when you're watching A and B than when you're trying to watch A, because people like, to go on the stairs and stuff, and then they get too close to the flag, and then that's when it flip-flops, and then they end up spawning behind us and shooting us in the back and everything. So for this map, the best strategy, I think, is to hold A and B. And as you guys can tell here, this is my beautiful ACR. This is my favorite gun in the game. I forgot what prestige I was when I was in this video. I think it was a 9th prestige or maybe just 10th prestige, something like that. Obviously, because the gun doesn't have too much camo to it, so I couldn't have been that high of a level in my prestige. So, but the best setup I think on this gun is for like domination and silencer and impacts, and for search and destroy is normally like a red dot and focus, because if you play against like tryhards and search and they have vests and you flinch, or you have a vest and you flinch when they shoot, or the other way around, the focus will keep the gun steady so where you won't flinch, so you can constantly shoot at them, or, well, yeah, for either situation, constantly shoot at the person so that your gun doesn't, fly up and then you end up dying. Because if you're not constantly on the person the whole time when they have vests, you'll just, hit the vest and they'll slap you. But I want to tell you guys about my weekend. My uploading schedule was a little off this weekend because on Friday night, actually, I had a sleepover to go to with my friend, and because she is actually tomorrow, well, Tuesday morning is when she's leaving, so we hung out with her all weekend. But she had like a sleepover on Friday night, and people were drinking and everything, and some of the people just got crazy. And like, there was a group of my friends, they wanted more alcohol, so I was like, okay. And they ended up walking to 7-Eleven, and 7-Eleven apparently stopped selling alcohol at 12, so they were walking somewhere else. And this was, and like an hour and a half later, we're like, where the heck are they? They should not be taking this long. And so me and another friend of mine went to start go looking for them, and we drove up to the 7-Eleven. And I walked in, and I asked the guys that were working there, I was like, did like 4 girls come in here? They're like, yeah. And then this black guy comes in there, he's like, yeah, they went that way. I was like, thanks, that way is very helpful. But we got in the car, we went up the street, and then they were on the corner. I honked my horn at them, and they were scared at first because they didn't recognize my car. But they were like, yeah, they stopped selling alcohol at 12, and the only way we can get alcohol is like at a 24-hour Walmart. I'm like, the only 24-hour Walmart is hella far from here, cause I ain't driving you, because I don't drink and I don't really approve of it. In my opinion on it, if you guys want to give me your opinion on drinking, I know most people are gonna be like, oh, it's okay or whatever, but I really don't like it at all. But my opinion is, if you make the decision to get drunk, you can make, and that's your fault, your decision. So I'm not gonna put you on myself and put the burden on me, you know, to take you home or to do something for you, especially not to get you more alcohol when you're already like drunk. That's just no. But then that was that night, and you know, we played some Just Dance, some Dance Central. You know, pictures were taken, videos were taken. I'm trying to obtain the videos, and if I can't obtain the videos of, you know, me dancing, then I'm just gonna get the pictures, you know, maybe do like a little slideshow and show you guys the weekend. And then after we did that, we played a little rock band, and then after that we all, well, not all, they spent the night because most of them drank, so they couldn't drive, and I went home to sleep in my bed. So, and then the next day we were supposed to go to the river, and you know, I slept late, and I was like, you know what, I really don't feel like going to the river, especially in this weather. It's hot, and I have straight hair, so I'm not going in the river. And so I just met up with them later that night, and we went to go see a movie called what is it, Think Like a Man, Act Like a Lady, I think the name of the movie is. And that movie is hilarious. Like, if you guys haven't went and seen that movie, you really have to. It's pretty funny. There's some extremely funny parts. I really don't want to, you know, say anything about the movie, but most of the stuff is actually pretty true in that movie. And for you guys who didn't know, Chris Brown is actually in this movie. I didn't expect him to be in the movie, but he's in this movie, and it's actually pretty damn funny. But we went and seen that on, what was that, Saturday night, yeah. And then obviously on Sundays I work at my mom's thrift store, and two of my friends came in there, and then after we closed down, we pretty much had like a little shopping spree thing. We all dressed like nerds and everything, and it was hilarious. Like, I have to get the pictures of those too, and I'll show you me dressed up as a nerd and shit. You know, got the 3D glasses with the thing punched out, and got this big ass like sweater. It was so fucking hot. But we did that, and then we went up to Best Buy so that I can get my Best Buy card so that I can start doing my financing for my laptop, cause I need my laptop badly. I'm so tired of this thing lagging, and just this laptop I'm using right now has so many issues. I just want my new one already. But yeah, we dressed as nerds, and you know, we went into the mall. And the funny part actually is, while we were walking to the mall, there was these two guys. One was a black guy, one was a white guy, and they walked past us. And you gotta remember, at least I thought I looked like crap, but and they walked by us, and he said something, I can't remember, and then he came back up to us, and we stopped, and he said something, I don't know, he was like, oh, what time is dinner? This is the only part that I actually really remember. He's like, oh, he was like, well, hey ladies, how you doing? You know, we're all like, good. He's like, how's your day? We're like, good, you know, all that regular shit. And then he was like, oh, so what's dinner time? And one of my friends was like, oh, that was 30 minutes ago. And he was like, he was all like, oh, so what about breakfast? And we were both pointed to my friend all the way to the left, because she's the one that has the boyfriend in a different state. So we're like, you can give your number to her and we will be on our way. Because she has a boyfriend in another state, and then the one that was in the middle lives in another state, and she just came to visit us, and obviously I have a boyfriend, so, but yeah. And then that was that day. You know, we were trying to follow my friend around that's actually leaving tomorrow, and we couldn't find her. And then we were supposed to hang out later that day, but she said her aunt didn't want to, you know, hang out with us and then her at the same time, so it's whatever. But while we are at Leatherby's, I don't know if you guys know what Leatherby's is. It's an ice cream place over here that makes their own ice cream. I don't know if Leatherby's is anywhere else in the United States, but I'm pretty sure there is, but I'm not sure. But anyways, we had this I forgot what the name of it is, but it had like a brownie underneath, and it had fudge and vanilla ice cream and all that, and it had nuts in the brownies. And my friend Cece next to me, she starts choking, and I'm like, how do you choke on ice cream? And she grabs her throat, and she was like, it's the nuts. And me and my other friend just started cracking up laughing, because it was so it was like one of those moments where you had to be there. But like, she had her hand around her neck, and just her saying it's the nuts, you know, thinking dirty, it was just so funny that we started breaking up in the middle of Leatherby's, and there's like people staring at us and everything. But that was probably one of the funniest things that I've actually heard in a very long time. That was so funny. Like, we kept making fun of her after that, and she was like, shut up, and then I was like, that's just something, you know, that replays over and over and over again in your head. But that's just one of those instances that is hilarious. But like I said before, for the vlog coming up, I'm gonna try to get the video. I'm really gonna try, because I think that would be something interesting to put as something different, as a video like that for my vlog. But this is a 40 and something game, I forgot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. You know, subscribe if you're new, and like and comment. Peace.